start, Tara. And thank you for joining again.
Yeah, I can start. Can I just get the
Yeah, yeah,
assignment?
yeah, yeah,
Co-host.
yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. Now we're ready to start. All right. For students, can you guys turn on your mics? We're going to be doing some talking, so I want to be able to hear you if you're saying anything. All right. Well, so for this session, we're going to be doing some reading, and we're going to be doing some talking and reading aloud. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read the what's on the slides, and then I'm going to have you guys read that back to me. And then if we have any questions, if there's anything we're mispronouncing, mispronouncing, we will go over that and we'll talk about it. All right? Does that sound good? All right. So I'm going to start off. I don't know. All right. All right, Rita, could you turn on your mic so I can hear you? Was that Suraj? No, wait, not Suraj. Sorry.
There was once the boggy beast, the beast.
Yeah, I can read it. So Ritik, I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna do we're gonna start. All right. All right. So everyone, turn on your mic when I'm done reading. Okay. So I'm gonna read it once to you, and then we're gonna try to read it together. Okay. All right. The Bogey Beast. There was once a woman who was very, very cheerful, though she had little to make herself, for she was old and poor and lonely. She lived in a little bit of a cottage and earned a scant living by running errands for her neighbors, getting a bite here, a sup there, as reward for her services. So she made shift to get on, and always looked as spry and as cheery as if she had nothing, not a want in the world. All right, can you guys read that back to me? Turn on your mics and read it back to me. I want to hear what you guys are saying. And also, do we have any questions first? Sorry. Is there any words that we want like a definition for that we don't know?
Hi, barging in, but I'm Nupur. I'm a new volunteer here. Basically, I'll help you with the translation. So anytime you need me, just let me know that I'll translate the thing in Hindi. And if I feel like there's something which needs to be translated, I will step in myself.
Okay, could you ask them to turn on their mics? Any chance?
Okay, yes. Ritik या चित्रा प्लीज अपने माइक ऑन कर लीजिए. तारा आपको कह रहे हैं कि रीड जो लिखा हुआ है स्क्रीन पे आपको वो रीड करना है.
I think Piyush is with us, correct?
Sorry, can you come again? I didn't.
I think Piyush is with us as well.
Yes, yes, it's Piyush.
Yeah. All right. Can I have both you, Piyush and Ritik, read this to me, please?
ऋतिक एंड पीयूष, आप प्लीज रीड करिए जो स्क्रीन पे आपको दिख रहा है.
The boggy beast. There was once a woman was so very cheerful, comma,
Yeah.
had little to make her so, for she was old and poor and lonely. She needed
Yeah.
little bit of a cottage and earned a second living by learning errands for might hear a soup. There, comma,
Yeah.
that but for her services done. So she made shift to get on, comma, and always looked at sky and at Cherry as if she had not in the world.
Good job,
Yeah.
Ritik. That was really good. Now, Piyush, can we read it together, like you and me? All right. So, Piyush, we're gonna say there once was a woman. Piyush, can you repeat after me? There once was a woman.
पीयूष वो कह रहे हैं कि आप इनके साथ रिपीट करो, उनके साथ साथ वो रीड करवाएंगे आपको.
There once was a woman
My name was Samuel.
who was very, very cheerful.
So very simple.
Yeah, though she had little to make her so. All right. For she was old and poor and lonely. She lived in a little bit of a cottage and earned a scant living. Scant living by running errands for her neighbors, getting a bite here, a sup there,
I could get
as reward for her services.
and
All right, good job. So she made shift to get on.
get my country on
And always looked
and now the bus
as spry and cheery
and fired and carry
as if she had
did that
not a want in the world.
now but
Good job, Piyush. That was really, really good. Good job. Yeah, we got through that whole thing. All right, I think we had some people join. Can we have Uchita and Madhumita read this, please?
Sorry, ma'am.
Oh, good. Can we have you and Uchita read this?
I'm sorry, madam. मैं breakfast खा रही थी. Sorry.
She's saying that she was having breakfast, so she is late probably.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Madhumita, would you mind reading what's on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
I know you're reading
Sorry,
it
ma'am.
again.
मैंने breakfast खा. Yes, ma'am. The boggy beast. There was once a woman who was very, very cheerful, though she had little to make her. So for she was old and poor and lonely. She lived in a lived in a little bit of a cottage and on the scant living by running errands for her neighbors getting a bite. Here a sub there as reward for her service, so she made shift to get on and always looked as spry and cheery as if she had not a want in the world.
Very good. Yeah. All right, Uchita, can you try? And then we'll move on.
No, ma'am.
Can you try reading what's on the screen? All right. It seems like Uchita left. All right. Okay, maybe not. I'm so confused. All right. Uchita, are you here? Sorry, guys. Give me just 1 minute. Uchita, can you try reading what's on the screen, please? Uchita? Uchita, can you please read what's on the screen?
उचिता मैम कह रहे हैं कि आप जो स्क्रीन पे लिखा हुआ है प्लीज पढ़ के बताइए उन्हें.
All right, we'll come back. All right, so the next part. We can start and then I'll have every one of you guys read it out, all right? So the next part goes, now one summer evening as she was trotting full of smiles as ever along the high road to her hovel, what should she see but a big black pot lying in the ditch? Goodness me, she cried, that would be just the very thing for me if I only had something to put it in. But I haven't. Now who could have left it in the ditch? And she looked around about her, expecting the owner would not be far off, but she could see nobody. All right, can I have someone start off and read that for me? Who wants to go first?
Now one, the boozy beast is now one summer evening, as she was trotting cutting, full of smile and along the high road to her hovel, ऊंची what should she see but a big black pot lying in the ditch. Now the goodness me, she cried, that would be just the very thing for me if I only had something to put in it for dog, but I haven't. Now you could have left it in the ditch. And she looked about her, expecting the owner, and the owner would not be far off funny enough. But she could see nobody.
Good job, Ritik. That was really, really, really good. The pronunciation on that was amazing. Very, very good. All right. Now, can we have Piyush try? I can read it with you, Piyush. Does that sound okay?
Oh.
All right. So it goes, now one summer evening. As she was trotting full of smiles as ever.
Go down to my only
Along the high road to her hovel,
I'm going down to Sept.
yeah, good job. What should she see
But so the
but a big black pot
but the big I don't
lying in the ditch?
know
Good job, Piyush. That's really good. Yeah. Goodness me, she cried.
go to I
That would be just the very thing for me.
got what they do.
If I only had something to put in it.
And I am so kidding.
Good job, Piyush. Yeah. But I haven't.
But I
Yeah, good. Now, who could have left it in the ditch?
no. But good.
And she looked about her, expecting.
And then and I could buy this
The owner would not be far off.
and no, um,
But she could see nobody.
I said no, brother.
Yeah, good job, Piyush. That was really, really good. All right. Petita, I know you said you had some technical difficulties, so just try to read it to yourself. And if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat. All right. Now, Madhumita, can you finish us off by reading this?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. The boggy
Awesome.
beast now one summer evening, as she was trotting full of smiles as every along the high road to her hovel. What should she see but a big black spot lying in the ditch? Goodness me, she cried, that would he be just the very thing for me. If I only had something to put in it, but I haven't now, who could have left it in the ditch? And she looked about her, accepting the owner would not be far off, but she could see nobody.
All right. Awesome. All right. Were there any questions left on that? Because you guys did a very, very good job. The pronunciation was really, really good. Any words we did not recognize that we want to go over? Going once?
No,
Going twice? All right. Going on.
no question.
All right. Okay. So the next part goes, maybe there is a hole in it. She went on, and that's why it has been cast away. But it would do fine to put a flower in for my window, so I'll just take it home with me. And with that, she lifted the lid and looked inside. Mercy me, she cried, fair amazed, if it isn't full of gold pieces. Here's luck. All right. Can we have someone start us off?
There is maybe there is a whole comma Heidi Bola. She went on comma and that's why it has been cast away. But it will find to put a flower होता है, two flower in for my window, comma. So I'll just take it home with me. And with that, she lifted the lid and looked inside. Dot mercy me. She cried, going, comma, fear amazed if it isn't full of gold pieces here, lucky.
Good job, Ritik. That was really, really good. The pronunciation, I don't have anything to say on. All right. Piyush, do you want to try with me?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. Maybe there is a hole in it.
No. Yeah.
She went on.
No.
Good job. That was really good. And that's why it has been cast away. But it would do fine. Good job to put a flower in for my window. Yeah, good job. You did a really good job with the window. That was a really good pronunciation. So I'll just take it home with me.
I do and
Good job. All right. And with that, she lifted the lid.
and back to the window
And looked inside.
and the inside
Good job. Mercy me, she cried.
and the kitchen and inside.
Yeah, they're amazed.
And
If it isn't full of gold pieces.
a boy
Yeah, here's luck.
and good look.
All right. Good job, Piyush. That was really, really good. Your pronunciation's really, really good. All right. Madhumita, do you want to finish us off? And then Uchita,
Yes,
just try to
ma'am.
read on your own and let me know if you have any questions,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. The boggy beast, maybe there is a hole in it. She went on, and that's why it had been cast away. But it would do fine to put a flower in of my window. So just so I will just take it home with me. And with that, she lifted the lid and looked inside. Mercy me, she cried, fair amazed. If isn't full of gold piece, hair lucky.
Yeah, good job, Madhumita. That was really, really, really good. The only thing I
Thank
will
you.
say is at the very end, you said lucky and it just says luck.
Luck, sorry.
No, you got it. I know you know it. I just was pointing it out. You did a very good job.
Luck.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So the next part goes. And so it was brimful of great gold coins. Well, at first she simply stood stock still, wondering if she was standing on her head or on her heels. Then she began saying, Lux, I do feel rich. I feel awful rich. After she had said this many times, she began to wonder how she was to get her treasure home. It was too heavy for her to carry, and she could see no better way than to tie the end of her shawl to it and drag it behind her like a go-kart. All right. Does someone want to start us off and read that back?
Was pleased. And so it was comma who full of with gold coins. It came 11, comma. At first she stood, she stopped still, there, still, comma, wondering if she was standing on her head, on her heels. Then she began saying, not, but I do feel rich. I feel rich. After she had said this many times, comma, उससे बोला, she began to wonder how what at her home, though it was too heavy for her to carry, comma, Uchi, and she could see no better way than to tie the end of her shawl to it and drag it behind her like a go-kart.
Good job, Ritik. I think one thing I wanted to ask you, can you repeat simply for me? This word right here. Right here. Can you read that for me again?
Yes, ma'am.
Ritik, just Ritik.
Oh,
Can
sorry.
you reread this part right here?
That, comma, at first she simplified, stood stock, still, comma, wondering if she was standing on her head on her heels, stock. Then she began
Good job. That's it. That's all I wanted to hear. I just want to make sure. I think the internet is a little slow, but that sounds really, really good. Other than that, you're really killing it with the pronunciation. It's very, very good. All right. So Piyush, do we want to try together?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. And so it was, brimful of great gold coins.
And first, we can get a
Yeah. Well, at first she simply stood stock still.
then that could I get that
Wondering if she was standing
banana
on her head or her heels.
Oh no, I know. One ankle.
Then she began saying,
Then,
locks, but I do feel rich.
the did alive.
I feel awful rich.
I could I would
After she had said this many times,
I'll put that stage many times.
she began to wonder
Keeping a kind on Monday.
how she was to get her treasure home.
I wanted to see the bad time.
Good job. It was too heavy to carry, for her to carry. Sorry.
To have it carry
And she could see
and
No better way than to tie the end of her shawl to it and drag it behind her like a go-kart. Good job, Piyush. That was really, really good. Good job with the pronunciation. That was very, very good. All right. Now, Madhumita, do you want to finish us off?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The boggy beach, and so it was, brimful of great gold coins. Then at first he simply it simply stood stock still, wondering if she was standing on her head or her heels. Then she began saying, "Look, but I don't feel it. I feel awfully." After she had said this many times, she began to wonder how she was to get her treasure home. It was too heavy for her to carry, and she could see no better way than to tie the end of her shawl to it and drag it behind her like a go-kart.
Good
Ma'am?
job, Madhumita. That was very good. Yeah. All right. Uchita,
Thank
it seems like you were able to get your video working. Can you try reading this last part for us?
The bogey best, and so it was beautiful.
Of great gold coins.
I'm full of great gold coins. Well, at first she simply stood stock still, wondering if she was standing on her heart on her heels. Then she began saying, "Rocks, but I do feel it. I feel about a full it." After she had said this many times, she began to wonder how she was to get her treasure some home. It was too heavy for her to carry, and she could see no better way than to tie the end of her shovel to it and drag
Drag it. Uchita? Drag it behind her.
her like a go-kart.
Good job. All right. So it looks like we need to end our session a little early today. So this is pretty much the end, since we have to end in like 1 minute. But I want all of you guys to give yourselves a big round of applause. You guys are doing really, really well. And a lot of these words are really new, and I know they're very new for you guys. So you guys should really make sure you're giving yourselves the credit. So good job. I see Madhumita giving herself claps, but I don't see anyone else. So give yourself claps. Yeah, go Piyush. Yeah, all right. Good job, guys.
Bye, ma'am. Bye,
Yeah,
ma'am.
bye everyone. Have fun.
See
With
you
your
next
week.
week.
Goodbye. Yeah, see
Ma'am,
you.
see you next
Bye,
week on
everybody.
Saturday.
I'll
Bye.
see you guys. Bye.